Did you ever wonder what to do with that lonely sock that lost its match? Well, with some simple sewing skills, you can turn a sock into a cute little teddy bear. Problem solved. This short DIY video will show you the steps needed to complete the project. And don't worry if you can't sew because you're about to learn how. You'll need to cut a sock into 3 pieces as shown. And at the top, you're going to make the ear shapes, which is pretty simple here. You just cut a curve straight across a little bit and then another curve. Just touch up any loose ends, cutting off the corners. My cat likes this project, if you hear her in the background. So on the sides, don't forget to make a little divot in below the ears. If you're using a fuzzy sock, it could get a little messy on your work surface. We're going to cut the bottom off of the bear head. And now for the center part, we're going to cut a slit down the center. Round it off a little. Round, round, round. It's all in the details, really. We want cuteness, and cuteness is soft and round. Alright, just cut that in half there. We're on our 3rd piece. These are going to be the arms. It's really not a difficult project. It does take a little bit of time. So just get your shapes together, get rid of your garbage. So these are our pieces. Turn the head inside out. And we are just going to start sewing all around the edge. As you can see, the thread does not match completely, and that's okay, it's not going to show. Now we're turning it the other way around. Not too shabby. Here's the center part. It's going to be the legs and the body. So now you have that inside out, and you have to sew around the edges on this one too. If you don't know how to thread a needle, you can look that up right here on YouTube. I'm sure there's tons of people who have shown how to thread a needle. So now turn this one right side out, and we're gonna have to move on to the arms. Flip them around, and we're gonna sew all the way around the edges again. If you have a really big sock, you can make a bigger teddy bear. But most of us that do this type of thing are probably not big, but you can take your grandpa's socks, or your husband's or your dad's, with permission. Find some of their spare socks. Okay, let's work on the head here. We're gonna cinch it off, and once you get it cinched off, when I say cinch, it means like you're going to skip every now and then, not make a tight stitch, because we want to pucker it. So we have that filled with stuffing, and as you can see, it puckered, and we're just going through here a couple times to tighten it up, pulling tight. If you missed that part, that's a double wrap, okay, around the needle to end a stitch. It creates a little knot. You'll see it again here in the video, so don't worry about that. We're gonna stuff the legs. Then at the top of the legs, we're gonna cinch it shut again. As you can see right here, we're gonna tie it off, okay, watch. Double wrap and pull. That ties it off and knots it. That's cute, isn't it? Alright, same thing with the arms. Stuff them, cinch it shut. That's really hard to say. Just think of all the combinations you could make with this. You could use different colored socks. You don't have to put a head on that's the same color. I have like 10 socks. Actually, probably more than that, with no matches, and I've been saving them for years thinking that the matches would just eventually show up like magic, and they have not. I may have found one maybe a year ago. Alright, so we gotta get these arms put on. It's pretty self-explanatory. Is that the word? Explanatory? I am from America. I should be able to speak. Since I grew up here, speak my own language. Okay, here's the belly. Saving time by folding it in half. Now, pay attention to the details because this is a cute little way to add, you know, a fine little touch to it. It just makes it cute. Look at that. The fine little stitching on the belly. We're gonna do the same thing with the mouth. A lot of people do this kind of stitch for scrapbooking. They'll sew the edges of their paper. Just think it looks adorable. Alright, watch this. Do you wonder why that just happened? Because we are gonna go up through the neck and out the eyeball. Everything's gonna connect. We're shaping the head. This is not a necessary step, okay? We're just adding to the cuteness here. By the way, these are not my hands, okay? I'm the narrator and just pretend I'm doing this with my hands. This is the model's hands. Okay. My hands are all veiny. Alright. I love hot glue. That's an easy way to add the final touches with a little hot glue, little bow in the middle, and voila, we're done. Thanks for watching.